100% we're going to keep going to the crisis.
Well, things are about to get ugly. We're staring down a debt time bomb right now that could make 2008 look like just a warm-up act. Like nothing really happened in 2008. According to new reports, there's more than $5 trillion in hidden liabilities buried across the system, from unfunded pensions, bad municipal debt, reckless government spending that no one wants to talk about. And the warning lights are flashing everywhere. Gold at all-time highs. I mean, who would have thought? Right now, $4,300 an ounce for gold. Countries dumping the U.S. dollar. And a government, it's been on shutdown for weeks with no end in sight. We're now in our fourth week of all of this. So the big question is, how much longer can this hold together before something breaks? So we wanted to ask economist Peter St. Onge to come on and talk about where things stand right now. Peter, great to see you. When you look at this $51 trillion debt bomb that seems to be ready to explode and analysts are warning about, how close are we to a real financial breaking point, do you think, in your estimation? Or are we already past like the point of no return?
So these things do fix themselves. They don't fix themselves in a pleasant way. Usually, given the way that our system has worked for really the past 50 years since Nixon, they are going to let it go off the cliff before they actually fix anything. I think the closest we came to actually putting the brakes on runaway debt was the 1990s, and that was all of 3 years of surplus. Even that surplus, most of it was hidden because we were taking Social Security payments and, they were going right out the back door instead of going into the so-called trust fund. And those 3 years, almost immediately, as soon as George W. Bush saw that surplus, he immediately blew it. We had, 2 wars running at the same time. Of course, 9/11 hit, and that was the whole global war on terror, the Patriot Act, the whole infrastructure that went with that. So anytime that we've come remotely close to fixing the debt situation, Washington takes that as a green light to ramp up spending to unimaginable levels. And then meanwhile, every crisis we get also blows it up. So the 2008 crisis, there was an entire industries built on that now. The Washington's reaction to Wall Street fleecing trillions of dollars from the American people. COVID now has seemed to basically permanently increase federal spending by about 50%.